and share my screen and now I got to turn off my Facebook here. I always leave that on and then I can hear myself talk. All right, here we go. Thanks for joining us today, everyone. We're going to be going over some marketing ideas for yourself. So this is more towards Century 21 agents, but anybody agent watching this, you might have tools like this at your company. You might have, there's outside vendors, but especially Century 21 agents, we have some great tools to help market yourself and market your listings. And this is just the tip of the iceberg of some of the stuff we have, and some of the stuff is brand new to help you with your marketing strategy. So these are just a little bit, but please, Century 21 Homestart agents, always keep checking your 21online.com, checking the different marketing tools and things we have. There's new stuff always coming. There's great classes to take on our university to help market yourself. Also, there is a hotline. So even it's 24/7, well, 24 hours a day during the week till 10 p.m. at I think it's Saturdays and Sundays. So if you have some technical issues while you're trying to make a marketing piece or getting access to something, you don't always have to rely on us and Debbie, but of course we're always here for that too. So, well, let's jump into it today. So some marketing ideas. I'll let you take it from here, Debbie. You know more about the new stuff than I do.
Okay, so we're going to talk about a couple different things today. The first one is marketing yourself, and you can use Express Docs in your 21 Online for that. And then the next section, we'll talk about Moxie Impress, which is marketing your homes. So you can go to the next slide now. The first one we're going to talk about is Express Docs. Express Docs on 21 Online has a ton of stuff in it. Like this is just one screen. Okay, you can do, you can buy folders there. You can buy stationery there. You can buy all kinds of other fun things there if you want to. So of course, when we're talking about marketing yourself or marketing your property, you may have to use a little bit of money to do that. So that should be already put in your budget. If you're working on your business plan, you have your little budget with your little bill. I can spend $50 a month on marketing, or I can spend $100 a month on marketing. Budget it out so that you can do that. This particular section that I love in Express Docs is for personal marketing. So there, I get a lot of people say, well, how can I market myself out to a bunch of different places? So there's also farming, right? You can do geo farming with a company, or you can do free farming. Free farming is selecting your neighborhood, and you can get that information for free from the MLS Now. If you need help with that, all you got to do is let me know and I can walk you through it. It's super easy. And that allowed you to get their addresses and their names. Go ahead.
And sometimes I talk to agents when I'm coaching them, and I already know in their answer to this is that, especially this time of year, and I'm talking to them, I know before I even talk to them, I see how many sales they have. I said, so how much money do you have in your marketing budget right now? And usually it's like none. And I always remind agents as much as possible in my coaching calls is that you have to treat yourself like a business. No matter if you have one sale a year or 100, you have to treat yourself like a business. Every other business has money aside. When they have sales, they take a certain portion of that to pay utilities, to pay help, to pay advertising. So every one of your checks, and I know I am not diving into your personal finance, but if you get a check for $5,000, you can take a percentage of that and put it into a marketing account for yourself to use for future things. And again, if you take out 10% of every check, say $500 of that $5,000, like and most agents just take their commission check, put it in their checking account, in their personal checking account, spend the money. You got to separate that right away. And there's no difference because I have had agents that are making more money this year than they did last year, and they still don't have marketing dollars. They just didn't put it aside. Said you survived in life last year making X amount. This year you've made more. Why isn't there money put aside to make your business even better than next year? So I'm happy to go one-on-one with anybody on that, but we don't want to go too far in that. Next.
Yeah, right. No, that's absolutely correct, though. Go back to that other screen
Oh,
for
go ahead.
just 1 second.
Yep.
So these are different categories, and there's many, many more on Express Docs. You can do the football schedules, you can do the calendars, you can do a basketball schedule, you can do any kind of holiday greeting. They have it all here. So now you can go to the next one. This
Sure.
is an example of one of my favorite things to tell people to use for marketing. If you want to send marketing pieces out, or you want to put them in your little plastic things, that door hangers that you hang on people's doors if they're not there, I always suggest to use the recipe cards. There is one whole section that's all recipe cards. This is an example of what they look like. They give you the recipe on the back. It gives your information. So you can send this out as a postcard, and you can do all this through Express Docs, or you can actually go and have them saved as a PDF and print them out either yourself or at Office Max or Staples or any of those sources, so that you have them and send them whenever you want to. But I'm telling you, this is the way to go, because how many people do you know throw out recipe cards? I don't. I save them.
Right. No, this
I
has been
like
a
different
staple.
recipes. And if you
Recipe
want to
card.
hit, oh, I'm sorry, go
Oh, no, I
ahead.
was gonna say recipe cards have been around since I've been in real estate 30 years. And the reason why they haven't gone away is because it's proven that this is something that people don't throw away.
Absolutely. It's tried and true. So if you want to be farming your specific area, and you're consistent, and you get into I'm going to send a recipe card out every single quarter, and you send it to the same people every single quarter, they get a new recipe from you. And then you happen to be walking your dog in the neighborhood, and your dog has your Century 21 gear on it, right? And they say, oh, you're with Century 21. Are you blah, blah, blah? I save your recipe cards. You're building my recipe box, right? They're going to know who you are. And that starts a dialogue. But I think it's fantastic. This is one of the best things that Century 21 has. I love them. They're nice. They look really nice. And the recipes are yummy, because I have tried some of them as well.
Good. All right, next.
Now we're getting into marketing your properties. So when a listing agent has a new listing, that's one of the very first things they say to either myself or Carly. What do I do now? How does it get marketed? Well, it's going to go out to 170 different websites if you're with Century 21, but Boxy Impress is also going to send you an email, and it's going to say, here are your choices of things that you can do to market your new listing. And it will be right there in the email. There's no guesswork. You can pick if you want to do the postcards, if you want to do flyers, if you want to put it on social media, you click that one. It has all the material right there. It's grabbing everything from the system and putting it into here. Fabulous, right? No
Yes.
more guesswork, no more building your stuff from scratch. It's all being done through Impress. The caveat to that, Century 21 agents, is you have to go in there and sign up through your Engage to get the ball rolling and get your profile in there. Okay.
Awesome stuff.
So I think it's fabulous. I think they have a lot of really cool ideas. The Moxie, I think it's going to be great for our agents. And this is kind of what it looks like when you see the different things that you can do with a specific property. I mean, you can't get any easier than this.
Right.
you know,
You
and
just
you
got to
don't
learn
have to build
how
it
to use
from
it.
scratch with Canva now. Now it's
Right.
all going to be done right for you. That is really kind of all I had with that, except for the
Yeah. So
fact that the farming part.
yeah,
Again, there's different ways to farm and market yourself or market your property. If you want the free version, contact me and I'll walk you through it. It's super, super easy.
yeah. So bottom line, get on 21 Online, get on the Moxie Works, start learning how to use it. I know I've told this to several agents over the last few weeks. We have some agents joining our office very soon from other brands that had Moxie Works before Century 21, and they've been waiting for us to have it because it was that powerful for them, an actual tool that the company or brand had. They wouldn't leave without it. So check that out. And of course, book some time with Debbie. But let's go into some future education. We had one today, I know. There it is, September 1st. That was today.
Oh no,
A
this is
few
September 7th.
Yeah, no, the one at the bottom, the CEU.
Oh, Hesh's. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
so I had a
I'm so
couple.
sorry.
I always get those last minute texts. Can't get in. It's 5 minutes after 8. I need to get in. I get those all the time. So if you ever need a link, you can always text me or call me. And I always have those links. But we've got some great education coming up. You got to take advantage of it. Free CE, that from all of these great topics. And I know there's one October 5th. I've gotten several emails and texts. Didn't realize that that's a Jewish holiday. So anybody watching this, I apologize, we did not look at the calendar before we scheduled it. So we will, and I know a lot of people wanted to take that core law class. So I'm going to talk to Hesh and see if we could reschedule that for another date soon in the future for that. So,
Okay, fair enough.
and then
Okay.
next.
Okay. And
It's
there's your little tidbit from us to you. So September 13th is National Peanut Day. Here's a
right.
little sample of something that you can do or use, and you can send things out on social media for National Peanut
Right.
Day.
You could,
So,
again, this is something to reach out, something to post. You could Google all the national, obscure national days of things,
yeah.
pretty much probably one every day out there for different things. And it's just something fun for people to see in your social media or reach out to people on that. So well, that's it for today. Just a quick one for us. We kept it under 15 minutes, but
Not
the
too bad.
bottom line is we just want to introduce you to something that and remind you of things that we have and reach out to Debbie or myself to learn more or get on 21 Online and get into the university. There's classes on there too. So that's it for today. Thanks, Deb. Thanks for your time. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
You're welcome. Bye-bye
Have
now.
a good day. Bye-bye.